Are you loud and outspoken, or are you quiet or shy? Do you listen to your friends' problems and give them advice? Are you a people's person? Do you enjoy arts and crafts? If you say yes to any of these things, you should consider being an RA. An RA? Yes, a resident assistant. Now you're probably wondering to yourself, why on earth would I want to become an RA? Sacrificing your time, your freedom, and your weekends to babysit a bunch of freshmen doesn't sound so appealing. I'm here to tell you some of the benefits one gains as an undergraduate college student from becoming an RA. The first point I would like to say is the thousands of dollars resident assistants save each year. Resident assistants, once you become a resident assistant, Res Life automatically pays for your housing and your meal plan. Meal plans range between $1,000 and $2,000 a year. And to live on campus as an in-state or out-of-state student, you normally pay about $8,000 per school year. To live off campus is about $4,000 to $6,000, not much cheaper. Still some $1,000 you have to throw off there. But as a resident assistant, think about not paying for any of that. For those who live off campus, think about how much money you spend a month on rent, groceries, electricity, water, cable, and internet. Now, think about that amount of money and what you would do with it if you didn't have bills to pay. Not only am I an RA, but I also have another job. With all that money I bring in from my other job, I don't have to worry about paying bills. Instead, I get to spend it how I would like. Instead of paying bills, I get to feed my online shopping addiction. It's pretty nice. In the economy that we live in, it's very important about what you spend your money on and where you spend it. Saving thousands of dollars doesn't sound too bad when you don't have to worry about a roof over your head or food to eat. My second point I would like to say that resident assistants help themselves by they grow personally. Now you're wondering how a resident assistant can grow personally? Well, here are some reasons. Time management and responsibility. With being an RA is a job itself, plus schoolwork, plus your social life, is like juggling knives. But being forced into this job, you have to learn time management. One, if you fall behind on your RA duties or you suck off with your residents, if your boss sees this, guess what? You're on probation or you're fired. With school, you can't slack off at school because if your grades fall behind, then not only do you lose your RA position, but you get kicked out of school or placed on probation. Doesn't sound fun. Plus your social life. Now, with these two things juggling in one hand, you throw in your social life, and you can't fall too far behind your social life because then you won't have any friends and your family's going to think something happened to you because you just went off the earth because you don't talk to anyone because you're so worried about juggling your school life and your RA job. So with all this responsibility, you learn how to accept responsibility to make sure your due dates are on time with school and with your RA position. Not only that, but you learn how to throw your friends and family into that mix as well. And with this RA position, bias. You cannot be biased in this position because you are dealing with residents that are different from you, your ideas, from backgrounds, all that. So you have no choice but to become unbiased. Now, how many jobs can you say that force you to become unbiased and for you to become open to other people's ideas and lifestyles? It's a pretty amazing thing to do and pretty amazing thing to see. My final point that I would like to point out, do you guys want to go to grad school? I know I do. If you become an RA and you do exceptionally well at it, you can apply in any school around the nation to become an RD. An RD is a resident director, which is a resident assistant job. Is a resident assistant boss. And with the resident director, now your school is completely paid for. Yes, I said it. When you become a resident director, in most programs, around the nation for a graduate student, they pay for all your graduate school. Not only that, but they pay for your housing and your meal plan. Now, if you're coming out of undergraduate school with a few loans from paying for your tuition, and you didn't have to worry about paying for your housing and your meal plan, but now you get to go to graduate school, get your master's for free, and you don't have to worry about paying for bills, as in to eat or to stay or where to stay at. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. All because you decided you want to become a good RA in college as an undergraduate. Those are some of my reasons why I believe becoming an RA is a great opportunity for undergraduate students. You save thousands of dollars, personal growth by learning time management, responsibility, and to not be biased. And finally, if graduate school is in there for you, you get to go to school for free and get your master's. Now, I hope I persuaded you of some reasons why you should become an RA. You can apply at reslife.com, and I wish you guys the best.